Thank you for joining us for this week's edition of IU Southeast News. I'm Nikki Fouch.
And I'm Zach Becker. IU Southeast hosted a computer sale which took place on October 5th. Students and the general public arrived at 3 a.m. forming a long line which went around Crestview Hall. Our own Amy Bustle has more.
I'm here at Crestview Hall on an early Friday morning where students have been lined up since as early as 6 a.m. for the annual computer sale. Come on, let's see if they're morning people. How early did you have to get here this morning for the computer sale?
I had to be here at 7:30.
There have been a lot of students.
There has been a lot of students, but it's going pretty well, I think.
Every year we have a different inventory. This year's inventory, we have about 20 Macs that are the G4 Macs. We have about 20 machines that are the GX260s, which are 4 years old now and don't have monitors. And we have 140 Dell 270s that we just pulled out of the labs on campus that come with monitors, keyboards, and the computer.
The first installment of International Speaker Series began Wednesday, October 3rd. It featured the struggles of women in India.
So I went for a 2-week trip this summer with a faculty. It was a faculty development trip, and you went.
I was there for 3 weeks, and
I'm from India. I was there for 19 years, and this is my age is 20, so I'm here. So yeah, India is going through many problems. We are trying to solve it.
So you just came from India last year. It was your first year in the U.S.
wow,
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm changing this year.
La Rositas, a new restaurant located on Grantline Road, had their grand opening October 3rd. IU Southeast News was there.
Hi, I'm Amy Bustle with the IU Southeast News. We're here today on Grantline Road, just down from campus at a new restaurant opening. It's called La Rosita, and it's a family-owned and operated business. We're going to go in and see what's going on and get some information for you.
This is like the closest thing that you can get familiar with Mexico, you know. Convenience for some of the Hispanic people that live around this area, as well as the students from the university. Here we're going to serve tacos, ribeye steak, chicken, beef dong, shredded beef. You know, the time that you guys get, like only 45 minutes, now you can, get to my other place, so that's why also we decided to open here.
I watched the actual owner cooking up your food.
Come and try our tacos. These are the best tacos in town.
La Rositas is open 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and weekends from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
IU Southeast News is doing a series of profiles about IUS professors. This week spotlights Bernie Carducci, Professor of Psychology and the Director of the Shyness Research Institute.
Professor Carducci, can you tell us a little bit about a term that you recently coined known as cynical shyness?
Sure. Cynical shyness is a term that we've been talking about for several years, but only recently we began to look at this cynical shyness more systematically. And cynical shyness is a term that we use to describe very shy individuals whose shyness manifests itself not just in the typical self-consciousness, but in the form of highly aggressive violence. These are your school shooters. High degree of shyness, people who are shy, but people who also want attention, so they want to be with others. That's the dilemma that these folks have. Rejected also manifests itself in a high degree of hostility and disengagement, of a disconnect with those around them. So they want to be with others, but they're rejected, so they disengage. And once they disengage, it's very easy for them to get angry and start berating others. And that's where this sense of cynicism comes in. I'm not saying that all shy people are cynical. What we're saying is this may be a very specific type of shyness holding back, shyness holding you back, that is truly the pain of shyness.
Professor Carducci, is there anything else that you would like to mention today about shyness research?
Actually, I want to say thank you on behalf of all the shy people you're going to help by doing this story and letting them know about what we do here. So on their behalf, let me say thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
My pleasure.
And I'm Ashley Short with IU Southeast News.
Last week in sports, volleyball won against Berea College 3-0 and lost to Lindsey Wilson College 3-1.
Women's tennis defeated Ashbury College 9-0, while men's tennis defeated Huntington College 6-3. Thanks for watching the IU Southeast News. I'm Zach Becker.
And I'm Nikki Fouch.
Have a good day.
But a nut in the face!
See, that's just how I roll.